folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions of the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the second-ranked team, the Syracuse Orange. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going.
Say that again, bro.
Return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. First down here for this offense. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second, third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Dropping back, it's Paul. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go. Makes the grab. Explosive gain across midfield. A spot at the 35. The defense knows Kirk might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even.
Gotta catch that, bro.
Extra hats to the ball.
Syracuse lines up quickly.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes a quick grab. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looks at the running back, but he's got work to do. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by
Jr. able to bring him down quickly.
Chris down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse. Conference championship pressure. They just grind away. Beautiful execution and methodical drive.
And I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship. Put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, execute along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16, but the better opportunity to get in the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Here's the target, and it's complete. And a nice first down gain there. They get it down, but very close to the first down mark. Second down play coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Hard running there, breaking tackles. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. Gators looking to cash in the red zone. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of
Yeah, my
1.
phone did that.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Here's the kickoff tee. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Return begins inside the 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Still
Oh, boy.
touchdown, Orangeman. He'll stroll into the end zone. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set it out to the offense first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, going to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout.
Stay in bounds, bro. Stay in bounds.
Before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
It's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
Here's the second down play. Scanning the field, it's Paul. Lets it fly to the wideout.
He threw it.
And is intercepted.
That was
Big
on
takeaway,
me.
now looking for a big return. The 10. Return, a big 6. Touchdown, Gators.
Okay, right. compared to that.
Six, a monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
The 18 puts him in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Looking for the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Tight end makes the grab. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Paul. He slings this one deep down the left side. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
You know, what separates good defense offenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll send this one to the right side after a lot of time in the pocket. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defensive and run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab made by the tight end. But a huge collision. A blow delivered there by the linebacker. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a fourth down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a first down.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. We'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators. So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. To throw, it's Paul. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they've got him.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's on the run. Launches deep. Catch made wide open way downfield. Syracuse lines up quickly.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. The Gators will line up to kick it away. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. Bringing you back, it's Robinson. Oh, and he's got some space here. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Finding some room with the 25. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll try the right here. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Gives it to the back. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Under heavy pressure. That ball's in.
And if you didn't even come to Tennessee, that's all.
We finally see a change changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
It's incomplete. He was through that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
He'll drop back here on third down. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Gators will line up to punt it away. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Bredo, what's up, bro?
Back out onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Going the other way, can they stop him? Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Florida. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe? Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Fellas, if you can hear me, we got 4. We can get on card if you want to. I'm finna balcony right quick, fellas.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum.
Yes, you can do what I want to, because you know I want my BTJ.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there.
What? A regular what? Oh, you said say that word again?
Offense retakes the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last.
Say that word again, Mo. That ain't a word right now.
Throw to the left. And it's complete downfield. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36. And the Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays. Do a good job consistently down to the offensive here.
Syracuse will kick it off to get the second half underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, and a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Third down after that running play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
To me, a couple things there. Number one, pressure in the quarterback. The other thing is really good coverage by the secondary. The quarterback had no choice but to get rid of that football. And now you get to fourth down. You got the lead by a couple possessions. Smart play here is to punt the ball away and get your defense back out on the field.
The Gators will have to kick it away. They'll kick it away here. And they've got the returner corralled.
And your Syracuse Orange will take over first and 10.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this in the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't.
And here comes a deep shot. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Trying to extend the play. They'll try a pass here. Short connection to the tight end here.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch. Stiff arms the man. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Hands off to the left. He shreds the tackle. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The tight end has got it. Touchdown, Gators. Still no answer for this offense. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Back to pass. It's Paul. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket. Finding space at the 20. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Orangeman. Strong game by this quarterback. And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Movement here from the tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks loose at the 40. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass finds the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the quarterback gets him. Looking downfield, it's Paul. He's going to pull it down and run. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Syracuse has moved into the red zone. Handoff to the back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Misses the receiver, incomplete. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Touchdown, Syracuse. This passing game is on fire today. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kicking team out for the PAT drive. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
Florida 42, Syracuse 35.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick off.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. The Florida offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's across the 25. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Florida. This offense cannot be stopped. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a two-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this two-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Close to the tight end. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Hey, Chris, the threat of these receivers to the outside really did a nice job of opening up the interior. And the quarterback reads that, sees that he's got the post wide open to the tight end, makes a great throw for that touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. Gets it to the 29 before being brought down. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Syracuse lines up quickly. Back to throw. It's Paul. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Let's take a deep shot here. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And looking for a big play here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Running out of time in the pocket. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Back to throw. It's Paul. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Orangemen. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The onside kick works as they steal a possession here.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Syracuse lines up quickly.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Syracuse is now operating in the red zone. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Paul. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Syracuse. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16 with have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The defense has all 3 timeouts remaining, so they have to run a couple of plays here. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they are selling out against this run game.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far, 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. This guy's close to 500 yards passing in this game alone.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. Gets into space at the 50. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Receiver in motion now. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. So 2 losses in a row. It's in a tough spot, 3rd and very long. And the quarterback dropping back. On the run here, lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, I just don't know about this call. I like the aggressive approach, but at this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, 3rd down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing 4th down and long, and I think you got to punt it away and hope the defense can secure a victory.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The sure hands, it's Willis. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Paul. He's looking deep here. Receiver makes the grab inside the 15. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They come up empty in the end zone. The defense holds to wrap up the victory. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.